I got a note the assistant GM wanted to see me a few weeks later. And I thought I might be in trouble. But it turned out to be something totally different. The assistant GM made his notes, and he thanked me. You can imagine my surprise when I read later that we'd actually signed him. The next day, we were doing a meet and greet in the locker room when Coach came in and told us to suit up. We had a training plan. And once we had our cleats laced up and our helmets on, we hit that practice field.
Guys, last time we were out here, coach and staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. Cowboy 80! Take go! Gentlemen, achieving our goals starts right here on the practice field. I can't stress that enough. You all know we have lofty goals for this season. If you want to achieve those goals, we gotta raise our game. Today just wasn't good enough. So next practice, we have to be much better.
The drills had shown us that adding top-tier talent was only part of the formula. We still had a lot of work to do. We were under the microscope, and I would have to maintain my confidence if we were to make a good showing at our first regular season game.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit,
so now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Hyde. Right side here, and it's complete. Maybe out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Here we go!
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Johnson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
he was brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
To throw on second down. Hyde. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. 23 yards the pickup there. So here we are, Charles, the dawn of a new season. When you start looking around at teams that you might think are Super Bowl worthy, and I think the discussion begins and ends really with this crew right here because they're putting together quite an assortment of talent on offense.
And I'm starting to wonder a little bit, partner, is this team playing a little bit of possum right now? In other words, not trying to show everything they've got too early because they let us watch a few practices and they look a little sloppy to me. I wonder if they're a team that feels like they've already arrived and they can just turn it on when the season begins because, let's face it, it's an embarrassment of riches in terms of talent. So can they put it all together? Can the chemistry develop? And will they be ready to go when the season begins? They've got to pick up the pace in practice from what I've seen.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. To the right and complete to Galladay. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. That catch good for only a couple. His throw incomplete.
Hyde's pass.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Operating from the gun. Hyde. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
19-yard line.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
To throw on 3rd down. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Quarterback sack.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 16. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. High. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at
from the gun. High.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive. 2 for 2. Galladay's got it. And the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was that last. This offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. High. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
from the gun. High. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
10 more.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 32. 9 yards is not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Hyde. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Hyde. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Intended for number
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
makes the score.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. On 1st and 10, Hyde. There's the right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that's
touchdown, Detroit. A big play there as the 1st half is winding down. And the Lions add on to their lead.
that score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Hyde. A scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
He was covered by
from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Hyde. He's going to fire one deep. He's got it in. Complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down. Hyde. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
1st and 10.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offense...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Hyde. And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hyde. And they almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
And 10 yards.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Hyde. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
That's another.
A very solid gain of 27.
First down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. That's picked. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against it.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding in a big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Finding some room at midfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Second down.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further.
34. Vikings 17.
Interception. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
I do get a kick out of seeing a team kneel down at the end of the game in victory formation and wrap one up, because most of the time a kneel down is not a good thing in football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing Week 1 and 1-0 after going down to that knee. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Lions,